Do you know the 3 main causes of illness according to shaman? So again, shamanism predates organized religion. There were shaman and medicine people in every tribal people throughout history. It doesn't come from any one people. It started in Siberia over 40,000 years ago. But in every tribe, and we all come from tribal people, the medicine person, high priestess, or shaman knew that the health of your energetic body is as important as the health of your physical body. So when we do shamanic healing sessions, we're looking at all these things. I do a little bit of this work on live if you follow me on here or on TikTok and watch my live streams. But the energetic body is actually important to your health. And science is starting to catch up on this. They actually have more advanced MRI machines that can actually read your auric field now. But let me tell you about the 3 main causes of illness to that energetic body. The first one is power loss, the second one is soul loss, and the third one is intrusions. So power loss means anything that sucks your power out. So it's when your life force or your life force energy is just simply depleted. This can happen for many reasons, but it's usually through abuse, negative self-talk, prolonged stress, or any situation that diminishes your energy or vitality. So you have to be really careful about who you're giving your energy to and who you're sharing your energy with. Sometimes we're also leaking energy through holes in our auric field. I repair those on live every day on TikTok. Or we have etheric cords that are attaching us to other, that I think that follows more under intrusion. But there's a lot of ways that we can give away our power. So watch your words, watch what you're saying, watch the abusive situations you have yourself in, and just notice that power loss can impact itself in the way of physical ailments. Have you ever talked about someone and been like, yeah, she's really sick now, that person just sucked the life out of her? That's power loss. The second one is soul loss, and that refers to a fragment of your soul that goes away for safekeeping because of trauma. So these fragments can break off and become lost, leading to a sense of incompleteness or disconnection. So this is like saying, I feel like I lost a piece of myself after that fight. You feel empty, disassociated. You might have memory loss, chronic grief, and have difficulty moving past traumatic events. So if you don't remember a big episode, you might have soul loss. And these are things that I can retrieve for you during shamanic practices, shamanic healing sessions, and so can other shamanic practitioners and or shaman. The third thing is intrusions. Intrusions, obviously the most famous one is possessions. Like, we know that. That's not actually a really PC term for that, because we're supposed to refer to them just as attachments or hitchhikers, because it's not always something negative that's attached to someone. Sometimes it's just a human soul that passed to the other side and doesn't know it's gone and didn't want to leave you because it wanted to walk with you and help you. So a lot of readers, you'll see oh my gosh, I see a dark spirit, it's so scary, let's get it off you. There shouldn't be a lot of fear associated with this. We have to have dark entities like demons and the Satan in order to have God or source or the light. Okay, we need balance in all things in this world. So of course we're going to have dark entities if we want light entities. We are born with both dark and light energy. We need them both to exist. We need the duality in the world. You would never appreciate God's love or the earth's love or source's love if you didn't know the adversary. You wouldn't know a great day if you didn't have a bad one, okay? That's the whole point of this. But intrusions are when it actually impacts our auric field in the way of impacting our health. So crystallized, heavy, dense energies that accumulate in a person's energy field. These intrusions can cause physical pain, emotional distress, and spiritual blockages. They may also include cords, attachments, possessions. So symptoms are localized pain, unexplained illnesses, emotional instability, and a sense of being burdened or oppressed. I will say, I know natively that I don't normally feel certain ways about certain things, and so when I feel those things, I know I'm sharing a cord with someone who does. So if you are never suicidal or depressed, but suddenly you get like that, it's great to check for cords, because it might be that like this lover or ex-lover of yours that is going through a really challenging time and they're experiencing suicidal ideation or depression. By sharing a cord with them, you might take that on. You take on their pain because you're literally sharing energy at an etheric level from one of your chakras to another one. Again, I cut cords and remove intrusions and attachments on TikTok Live every day and as part of shamanic healing sessions. So you don't have to live with them, but these can really impact us. So an auric field cleanse or a limpia or a clearing, whatever you call them, is a great way to just do a really quick check. Soul loss is a little different because that takes a little bit more time during a deep healing session, but it's all doable. You don't have to feel like this. And I always wonder, it's just a great question, how much of what's in like the mental health manuals for actual mental health concerns is actually these three things: power loss, soul loss, and intrusion. So the best you can do today is think about in what ways you allow yourself to be injured.